Alright, welcome back everyone. It's been a while since I recorded. The last thing I did was a sprint run, but today, as you can see, we're going to be doing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup Game of the Month that Ultraviolent is putting on. So this first game, we'll explain how it works. Games are normally random, but now you can control that. So with this seed, you are determining the output of the dungeon. So the dungeon, all the items placed in it, and the monsters that you'll face are all determined before you start playing. And then you play in that same dungeon. And that way everyone can play the same dungeon. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with Minotaur Berserker. Oh no. So I made a seated... Well, actually, yeah, this is fine. So you have to do Minotaur Gladiator with an axe. And that should be fine. Any god. So I have watched Ultraviolent's first video playing through his version. So for example, and there's spoilers ahead, I know that the first amulet we find is a harm amulet, so we're not going to be playing that. But other than that, there's not anything I remember from it, from that video. So I want to play through this at least once myself first. It might be interesting to try it multiple times and see if we improve at all or if we do not. What I'm looking for here is when this period ends. I mean, I guess it was 10 days ago, so we have plenty of time. But I'm going to try to record this entire game today, hopefully, and then possibly even go for another one. So, oh, looks like we did go with an axe. Okay, I thought I might have done a trident or something. So I haven't moved. We're still on time 0. So the reason I skipped it is because I wanted to make sure it worked first of all, and also that it actually takes a while to generate all the levels of the dungeon, especially since I'm doing this in a virtual machine. So obviously we know what our inventory is, it's right down here, but we can get started. Turn off throwing, dodging, focus axes. I don't remember what those scrolls are. I do remember that this area is a pillar, and we might want to run around there at some point. Yeah. So I did go back and watch my last recording, and the sound on my mechanical keyboard wasn't too bad, so I'm not gonna stop typing to talk anymore. I still might, because I'm trying to think and talk and play at the same time, which is difficult. So there's that. We start off with a leather armor. We're going to move up to this scale mail. We're going to play it totally safe this round. Back up as far as possible, or not as far as literally possible, but far enough that I feel safe. So I forgot there was a shield there, but I remembered when I saw it, which doesn't really count, but that's good to have. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. Is there a large shield? I don't know. I do not recall. So we're going to start doing shields. And set that to, oops, 15. So at 15 we'll stop training it, because that's when we get over the encumbrance of it. I should be throwing rocks, since we have 2.0 throwing, which is pretty good. Have we taken any damage yet? I don't think we have. We might take some damage here. No. Is it possible to play a no damage crawl? I don't think so. Oh, we took damage. That's not fair. This is literally unplayable. I'm kidding. So, I think that's the harm amulet. So I'm going to inscribe it. Harm. And then we'll know not to put it on until we ID it. Because it might be, I can't remember if you pick up a couple amulets. If we don't have another by the next floor, it's going to be harm. Why am I traversing this direction? So I might pause between episodes and configure my RC file to instantly travel rather than us slowly watching my character move, because that might be imperative for when we are taking long journeys, because it takes forever. Oops. So, what's his name? Ultraviolent. Ultraviolent picked up the hunting sling too, I remember. I don't think he used it. So I'm not going to use it. But we will pick it up. What do we want to do? Strength or dex? I think strength. We'll get strength to like 23. And then do dex. So I wonder if you were to auto-explore on the same game, would it take you, or from like our starting location with the same seed, would it always take you the same path auto-exploring, or does that have randomness to it that isn't affected by the seed? An interesting question. I will not try. So even with just our stones, we can kill stuff, like basic stuff. Oops, IU. So it has an ER of 15. Our strength is 19, so that's above the +2 that is generally the recommended practice, to have your strength above the encumbrance rating of, if that makes any sense, to wear that armor. Ooh. So, if I had remembered Ultraviolent's video, I would have avoided this. So, there you go, that's how you know I'm not cheating too much. Okay, rest up, go back down, pull them up. Too easy. Ooh, alright. That was kind of dangerous, actually. I wonder if I should have not done that. So, I think Ultraviolent went for... Oh, we shafted. Okay. Oh, hello. Thanks, devs. Shafted for 3 floors. So, what do we want to do? I'm guessing that that I scroll, the ZSyn Zosk scroll, is ID. That most likely means that our E, N, O, and S scrolls are not ID, which means they may be useful to read here. I'm also thinking that, oops, this may be a hallway. We might be able to get an advantage by going there and not getting hit by everything at once. We could also put on our rings, because it's unlikely that they'll do any significant disadvantage to us, and also that they will advantage us. This guy is going to poke us if we step in here, if there is an in here to step into. So that's still at least 2 guys that are hitting us. And of course the Howler Monkey is going to be calling more stuff. We can already see the noise. So let's read 1 scroll, and then we're going to step into that hallway. So let's read N. Oh, we're good. So we were standing here, right here, and then we teleported 7 tiles. And now we have an ant, and now we have an invisible wizard. Dude, the devs, what did I do to you, devs? I've only ever thanked you. I've only ever thanked the devs. I've never posted in DCSS Circle Jerk, ever. I would never do such a thing. I would never do anything like that. You might be hearing my roommates right now. Ooh. They're yelling. You hear the sound of rushing. Alright. And we survived that. So, both of those are very distant. So, we might actually have magic mapping. Or it also might be in this. I don't want to go in this vault. It looks scary. Why am I going in it? It's probably not that scary actually if there's just a newt. But we're not going to go in the doors. Maybe 1. Alright, was not scary. Oh, this closet. Ooh, no, 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 no. R. Ooh, no, 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 no. Okay guys, what should we drink? J or T? Leave a comment whether you want me to drink J or T. I'm gonna press both at the same time. We'll see what happens. We quaffed might. Okay. Plus, remember when I said we should have put on our rings? Alright, so let's try to remember. Amulet Harm. That sling that we find is cursed -3. We get poison resistance. Oh, that's a +3 strength. Yeah, so don't be afraid of rings. That first scroll is noise. ID, enchant weapon. Let's enchant our axe next time. So I mean, I've only been recording for 14 minutes. So I don't mind doing another game. Yeah. F. Minotaur, Gladiator, Warax. And we're also going to try to be as skilled as to not be shafted 3 floors. So at least we get to see this nice animation here, generating the dungeon. Cool. So let's do the same exact thing we did last time. Turn off auto, turn off that, focus that, and we are good. So this scroll is noise, I, E, I, noise, and then we're gonna, I guess, do nothing. Actually, we can mark that EI equals R. So I think that'll make us not be able to read it. So this is poison resistance, pH, oh, stealth. We're gonna go down here and get the shield. And then turn on shields, and then set shields to 15. And then we're gonna kill our first kobold. We're actually gonna quiver our stones. IKI, harm. And then we're gonna back up and put on scale mail. So these are going to start to be ID. Actually, I don't know that those are actually the order that we picked them up in before. I mean, I guess we'll find out when we get our 5 ID. Oops. So I wonder if traps are, because it's the random exploration effect, but it still acts like the traps used to work. I'm not sure. Alright, we're done here. Did we get any other rings? No. So the next one we find is going to be, I wonder if this is the same stair we went down. Like, I'm always going to be questioning, we don't have any bad rings. Like, +3 strength, that's perfect. It's going to make our shield and our chainmail, when we pick up the chainmail, more effective. So, I mean, I guess about the question I asked earlier about whether the Auto Explorer acts the same from the dungeon start in these randomized or non-random seeded plays. You can just check the video and compare, since this is our second game now. Let's do strength again. Here's our chainmail. Dude, why is it laggy? This is local. I mean, I guess I'm recording and I have... We killed it in the last game. We killed that same ball python in one stone. That's interesting. Maybe they just have really low EV. I don't know. I am near starving. That's good. Oh, I left a corpse. Now I'm merely hungry. So we want this poison resistance. Haha. Not so random after all. We're gonna drop the stealth. I never learn. Alright, I'm gonna do the same exact strat as last time. And we have poison resistance, so that adder is not as scary. Let's not go down those stairs again. Let's go down another stairs. Oh, these stairs are good. Do you want to stair pull some more stuff? So this is what Ultraviolet went for, the Gozag altar. I mean, in the spirit of doing something different, let's do something different. So I want this guy's tomahawks. See, we killed him in one tomahawk. Oh, that's not the right inscription. So you'd think that bang T would be for throwing, but it's actually for firing. See, like, throwing, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it says throwing. That's what the game calls it, even though you're F for firing. So we do have, ooh, so which one is which? One of our one stack is a enchant weapon. The other is something else, and that one I marked noise is probably noise. Let's go for M. Yeah. Alright, we're unstoppable. Go ahead and shaft me, devs, I'm ready. Oops. Ooh, hello. All right. So I'm not too scared of stuff anymore, even though it is still D3. We have poison resistance for the adder, and we have +3 strength. I am scared of that Orc Priest. They can hit for D14. I don't have Beam here to tell me that, but it's true. They can smite for D14. Oh, we got more tomahawks, cool. Any mulched one? Dude, stop mulching. So I think it was around here that we get shafted. I think it was right here, actually. Let's not step there. Oh, Sigmund. No wands. What else? I think we might be, no, I'll just run away. Oh, or we won't run away. Thanks, devs. Alright, we're not, we might have to engage. One of our stairs is down there. Maybe we'll go up here, come back down here, and just immediately go to the next floor. Unless we get chain confused and die, which we didn't. Not there. Alright, let's go here. And then, oops. Let's go down here. Actually, let's explore this a little bit. See, this could be a very important scroll. Curse -3, okay. +3. So I just want to make sure that those weren't distortion, because we are going for a win here, of course. We'd never be going for the L. Also playing optimally by not auto-exploring, technically, maybe, allegedly. Let's take a peek down these stairs. Let's go back up. Egypt. He has a 1 of Ice Blast, so I actually want to step towards him so that he doesn't just wreck me like instantly. I want him to keep all the charges so I can use them myself. So we know we have Might. We also know we have Haste. I'm not sure which ones are which. Yeah. It's my Ice Blast 1 now. Oops. Oops. No. Level 6. Oh, I kind of want to go downstairs. Eustachius didn't see us, but it's likely that he's going to wander this direction. Especially if we start making noise like this. Hello? Show me what's up here. I was trying to use, ooh. I faintly remember that as well. From Ultra's video. I don't think we're ready to wear it yet though. If we get to like 25 strength, and I'll keep adding strength when we level up, then I'll start wearing it. Let's actually exclude this area with the Eustachius. Oh, hello. Natasha, not too scared. Natasha is usually not that bad, and now she is bad because they can hit for 12. And that's like, I don't know, percent of our health. So I want my tomahawks back. Let's go against this mighted, yeah. Okay, so I'm very comfortable with our supplies now that we have Ice Blast and Acid. And we know we have a haste somewhere. And actually I think it's one of the 2 stacks. It's probably this one, most likely. Rushing water. Is this the... Yeah, it is the same. Okay. Don't take my dexterity. And we know there's a shadow imp around here. Oh, teleported. Thanks, devs. How'd you know I wanted to be in this corner here? Another Gozag altar. So I mean, they're kind of asking us to go Gozag. It's our second time we've seen this altar. So we know there's nothing scary in this. Oh, it's almost imperceptible. Okay, oh man. So I shouldn't, if we die again and we play again, maybe not this episode, but next episode, or maybe this episode if we die soon, we're not going to go down to D5 until we are prepared to make a beeline for these timed vaults. And they're both on this right side here, so I'm going to try to keep that in my brain. Okay, he fucked us up last time. Oh wait, Christian channel, sorry. Bleep, 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 bleep. Let's acid. Alright. We get our vengeance. Do we want to go Battle Axe? I think not, but I'll carry it just for funsies. Let's acid. Yeah. I think that was the one that killed us, not the other one. So this ogre has a spiked club as opposed to a normal giant club. So I'm going to terminate with extreme prejudice, because I am scared. Another. Oh, we got marked. So we've already been trapped twice in 5 levels. Let's go down to D6. I remember. Alright. I know you guys. We meet again. Now that I'm prepared, level 7 instead of level whatever we were. Shafted 3 levels, ridiculous. We just one-shot that centaur. Like, did we one-shot that centaur? You see, you slash the centaur, you headbutt the centaur, you kill the centaur. Easy. Do we want to do crystal plate soon? Are we missing a ring? I feel like we had 5 rings last time. I know we dropped our stealth. Do we want to go hep? We could go hep. I've never actually won with hep. So I mean, this part isn't that bad because we have extra HP anyway, as we're a Minotaur. We go Hexer. I wonder, did Ultraviolent go Hep, or did he go Gozag? I feel like he went Gozag. Let's go Hep. Alright, cool. Oh, and there's the, we could have chose whatever god we wanted. Is this going to be a shop? No. Let's not go in here or in here. Let's just go. I'm not gonna wait for it to auto-explore. We're gonna peek down each of these. Halberd Null. Let's not go down that stair. Alright, I mean, this is fine. Let's actually exclude this area and exclude over here and over here. Ooh, we have poison resistance, ha. Losers. He's still kind of dangerous, and of course, go get him. You can do it. Go get him. You can do it. Okay. Don't hunger me, E. Alright. Let's press F. Rip to our Hep guy. Ancestor. I mean, our ancestor already died, hence being a ghost, so I'm not too sad. And he also just returned. It's the power of F. The more respects you pay, the more Manicure shows up. So I'm gonna let you deal with those. And then we're gonna run. And I think we're gonna deal with the Halberd Nulls rather than Manicure. Menkara. This one's the Halberd Nulls, right? Yeah. Yep. So we killed the halberd one, so we can unexclude this. Jelly. Have we found a downstairs yet? We have. Ooh, another wand. paralysis. I think we can paralyze Menkara. Let's actually paralyze this guy. I said paralyze. Yeah. So I'm not too afraid of this. The one thing I am concerned about is I can't actually retreat to a hallway without... actually, we can retreat him this way, and then TR this way, and then we'll step here. I want to acid. We could actually also use acid on Menkara. Strength. We want to use our crystal plate armor. We can recall, yeah. So we're still at 0 pips of piety. I mean, we'll get more as we explore, I think. So I kind of want to avoid this area altogether. We might just go down these stairs once I peek around these corners. Yeah, let's just leave. We're going on D-date. Pick up this cloak. Do we want to... I mean, we're not rocking really good AC at the moment. Do I have skill targets? Yeah. Yeah, I want to do armor. So let's turn off fighting, actually. This is probably Grum. I don't want to be around Grum. I also don't want to be fighting in the open like this, but YOLO. Yep, there's Grum. Acid. Let's paralyze. Easy. Um, 37. What's the chance of failing 37? 4 in a row. Whatever it is, multiply it by 3. We're slowed. Alright, we're fine. I don't want to go down there. What are you? Max HP 60, so that's less than ours. Has high AC, of course, because it's a gargoyle. I mean, it's an assassin of Vehement, so I feel like he's probably not strong at anything. He has a weapon of protection, though, but that's just going to buff up his AC. And we do have our little buddy. Can we name our little buddy? A, G... Little buddy. Male, female, or neither? Neither. Male. always male. That's, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, if there were loot in there besides a single ration, I might be more apt to go in there and risk my life. Oh, here's Mencar. Let's go down this unknown staircase. Oh, you stupid. So why did we leave here again? Oh yeah, wasps. Or hornets. Was it a wasp or a hornet? Short blow of velocity. I mean, no. Let's actually peek down this staircase unless we need to escape. In case we need to escape. I don't mind fighting this. Here's our other upstairs as well. And we are aware of the location of all of them. I want to exclude this entire area. And we're not going to go down there again. Let's... hey, come on. Explore the rest of this level. We have one ice blast. We wasted all of them. Not wasted, we survived, so it's not a waste. Oh, our little buddy can't get hungry, so he can just wait until he kills him. Nice. So we know this tiny brass amulet isn't harm, because otherwise it would be a dented copper amulet, but it still could be inaccuracy. So we don't want to put it on yet. We actually know what our ID scrolls are, so we can just ID it. We should probably ID our, well, everything. Regen. Does regen drain you when you take it off? I don't think so. P. Yeah, alright. Now we have almost 1 HP regen per turn. So let's read N, and then Q. Yep, that's haste. RN M, RN capital C, RN W, L, RN T. Alright, so we don't have anything that will immediately save us. I mean, the ambrosia, potentially haste is a decent option before we actually get into trouble. And then lignification is like, I don't know, it's hit or miss. Let me check how long I've been recording. Alright, so let's go about 10 more minutes here. Let's continue exploring this level. Alright. Was there anything dangerous down here? So the orc warrior and a bear. Let's try to hit both of them. I only want to try to hit both of them if I want to engage both at the same time. As they walk here, the bear is probably going to walk like this, and then this guy's going to walk like this. So maybe we'll just stair pull the bear alone. Yeah. And then stair pull just this guy. So we can't actually utilize our Ice Blast here because he's directly adjacent to us. He's also adjacent to our guy, little buddy. Let's do Lig. So our character here looks like he has 0 HP, but up here it shows that we actually have a quarter of our health remaining. So we are immobile. We do have high AC. I'm not sure if that translates to actual guaranteed damage reduction. We can always quaff haste and try to speed demon this guy. Alright. So you can hit for 20 plus a scimitar, which I don't know how to do, although I'm figuring it out right now. So the scimitar has a base damage 11. We have chainmail on. Actually, that's melded, so I don't think we have any GDR. And then he can hit for 20, so he can potentially hit us for 31, which is more HP than we have, or we can just win. So I'm not afraid of the scare anymore. The stare. Ooh, no. So let's lead him down to this one, and then we can go down that other one. Oh wait, we're stuck between. We're stuck at this wasp thing. Hornet, I said. Was it Hornet? I don't know. Do we want to engage with the two-headed ogre with giant spiked clubs? Let's do it. We're going to haste and might. We're actually going Viz. Can't see me, John Cena. So let's try to own as much stuff as possible where we're invisible. That seems like a good idea. Get some value out of this. Because you know I'm a sucker for value. Whites. I don't want to fight whites. +3 falchion. So we might get a good axe out of them, though, if we do fight them. Obviously not that one. Go, do stuff. Thank you. Yeah. Get drained for me. El Roca. So I wish. So we are far from the stair. So she could mess with us, cast spells at us. We could engage with our light, which is what I'm going to do. Yeah. Oh, hello. Do we? Yeah, we killed her. That was not that bad. Well, I'll back up here. Alright, that's not bad. I thought that was going to be worse. The Control. Don't get in the way. Do we want to do a throwing net? We haven't done any damage. Alright. So we didn't even waste that throwing net. That's good. So I'm thinking we finish this floor and then call it an episode. Capital Y. That's like the best book ever. Can we get a white with a good axe, please? Alright, let me check the time. Oh yeah, this is a good time to stop. So, for next episode I'll have the config file such that I don't need to watch myself move everywhere. It'll just happen instantly and it'll leave the footprint trail. So I hope you watch my next episode. Thanks.